play the shots.
I'm sure a devil's advocate would be a situation at Wimbledon where they do look up to their coaches in the gods there. But take your point. Interesting thoughts from two men who've won 13 world titles between them.
Yeah, always fascinating to listen to the boys in the studio, and more fascinating to listen to Hazel. I think she knows more than they do now about the game, Ken.
It is interesting, though, that, isn't it, when Mark Selby does look up to the balcony. I suppose it does give you a bit of reassurance. Don't see anything wrong with it.
That is the balcony there with Vicky and her sister and Gareth Potts, one of the top pool players in the world, and Bobby, his good friend, sitting there.
Excellent opener from John Higgins.
Now, that is something that he was doing in the semi-final. He hasn't done it so much in the final, but he missed a few very easy balls. Just loses that little bit of concentration. And it's always on the very easy shots.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, here's the shot again. He's trying to force the cue ball out between yellow and brown there, and just took his eye off the pot slightly. This red does pot here. It's surprised Mark played that so lightly. Red should be further down the table here. Well, now, what's he left this time? I'm sure this red pots past the blue.
Well, and there might be both pink and black available. He's had a quick look to see if the pink will go into the right corner. There's the angle that he's looking at, so he can play for pink or black. Oh, he's missed it. A couple of edgy ones all of a sudden creeping in. But that's not like Mark Selby. You don't see him missing many easy shots.
One.
Still a little awkward, but have a look. Is he just a little bit tired after that fabulous semi-final against Ding Junhui? And I was just thinking, Ken, that blue that John Higgins missed was the other side of the table. Ding missed the blue. Otherwise, he could have been playing in the final because he had a chance to level against Mark Selby.
Yeah. Just wondering, is he still maybe feeling slight effects of that? Looks a bit weary.
Thank you.
Came right across that.
7.
Cue ball.
Eight.
John Higgins will sense, as of course great champions do, they sense blood. There you see, he's closing his eyes. Maybe he is feeling the effects of that semi-final.
Could have finished a little better for there. He played that shot superbly well. He stunned it in, otherwise he would have stuck in the pack. Yeah,
16.
was able to use the other red just to stop the position. So now it's a terrific chance all of a sudden.
$20. 21.
He remembered that the blue wasn't on his spot. Sometimes you can play that shot, you just automatically think the blue's sitting on its spot and you don't play the correct position, but he wasn't going to fall for that one.
Into the reds here. One good split. How's his luck? How's his luck? Yeah, hard to believe. It's not good.
26.
Well, you could play that shot 10 times, particularly with that pace. And you'd 9 times out of 10 you'd be on a red.
John Higgins, 26.
He knew if he had got a good split there, he probably would have gone on and made enough to take the frame. That's why he was having a little chat to himself when he seen the way it finished.
Wonderful slow-mo to split there. Just wondering, he's going to try and put the cue ball up somewhere near the yellow pocket on the side cushion. He wants to make sure that he's blocking that red near the balk line on the right hand side of the table.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you're definitely not playing to get the white on the balk cushion. He hit it a bit too hard, I think. Just means that Mark Selby can send that red back up the table and gain the advantage. And John gets a nice round of applause for that, but could be in a spot of bother if Mark judges the safety. I think he's just okay, you know. I think he can get through to take a pot on and find the gap back down the table. The one just above the pink will sneak into the right corner with a safety shot in mind also. going back to that shot. Maybe he played that on purpose, you know, where he didn't play on the baulk line, just to get the game back to normal and let Mark send that red up the table.
Excellent shot. Didn't play it, of course, behind the yellow. Wanted to be close to the ball cushion, but he'll certainly settle for that. Good shot just to find the pathway back to baulk from that position. John's got to be careful here. He can't just nestle onto this red on the right hand side of the table, because he'd be leaving a pot on.
Just wondering if he can nestle on the one that's just to the left of the black, but even that's got a bit of risk with it, but I don't know if he's got the angle to do that. Yeah, he might not just have the angle. He need to get a lot of side on it if he goes that way, but possibly could do it. Yeah, he's looking at the shot now, as you can see, but he doesn't want to slip round the back of this. Got to be careful. Oh, he's going to go around the back of it, is he? No, but he's left a possible pot on. He had to be so precise with that escape.
Yeah, that particular shot, particularly when you're playing it with that left-hand side, running side, it's very hard to play them dead weight. He doesn't like this red into the bottom right-hand corner pocket. This just sort of tells you he's not quite confident. He's going to take the more difficult red into the green pocket, but he's playing this with an element of safety. At the moment, that just tells you how he's feeling. He's not very confident. Needs a good pot to get him going again, and that's not it.
I think the brown might have come to his rescue here, but he's just lost a little bit of confidence at the moment, Mark Selby, and make no mistake, John Higgins will pick up on that.
Contemplating trying to knock one red onto the red down the right hand side of the table and bring it into play. He's going against that now. Oh, he needs the red to be blocked by the other reds, and has he got away with it? Hand up to apologise. He has. He's been fortunate.
I'm just wondering if John can see, well, he's looking at that, but there might be another shot on the one on the right of the table. If he could double that across, he could get back up to the safety zone, and that red would go over towards the red that's over the pocket. But he's playing a very delicate little shot here to try and just snick this red off the cushion. Well played. Bit pacey. It's a little bit pacey. I think he may have stuck the red up.
Now, chance for Mark Selby. Must try and make the most of this. Not straightforward, particularly with the reds on the left-hand side table and the one that's close to the right-hand side cushion, but at least he'll get back into the frame with the loose reds. It's okay, he can take the pink.
One.
And he can get out for the red that's on the black spot. And that will free up the black into both pockets in a couple of shots' time. Needs a decent break here, Dennis, just to get himself back on track. He's after that very first frame, good frame it was, he's just lost a bit of confidence again. Could do it. Nice break here.
$15. 16.
Well, he's got the 3 reds just above the cue ball that are available. The one over the right side of the table is not too bad, but it's the 3 the left side of the table that are
23.
going to be the key balls in this frame.
24.
Well, he's just brushing the cushion as if to say it's
31.
not coming off as fast as it was in the semi-final. He's come up a little bit short, but he should be okay. Use the other red and head up towards the blue.
32.
That went in off the jaw.
That was a nice control shot.
37.
It's his target to get to 64. It's another, at least, 4 reds, 4 pinks. He's going to need a nice angle when potting this red. And the pink to try and... He's gone up for blue, but he needs a nice angle on the
38.
blue now. Screw the blue in with a little bit of right hand side off the bottom cushion and into the back of those 3 reds. Didn't get into the back of them, needed to hit
43.
the bottom cushion and then side cushion first and just caught the red on the way back up.
Mark Selby, 43.
He's come up short with the safety there. He's left a shot for John. This is the one I thought John might have played, sending the red across towards the corner pocket, up towards the green. Nicely played. Mark can play a similar type shot that John played, but it's not as easy as the one John had. And the double kiss could be on. He's playing a similar sort of shot to the one John played, as I said. But he didn't play it as well as John played his, but it was a slightly different angle to judge.
1.
No, I think he's got an angle on the pink to screw onto this red. He wants to get the white near the cushion behind the black spot. And he's played it well.
Seven.
I'm just wondering, will he try and force the cue ball out, or can he just roll this red in, leave a nice angle on the black from the right hand side of the table, just to try and get the cue ball towards the two reds. Just drop the red in, leave a nice angle on the black on this side of the table. That's it now. Doesn't want to be too straight.
8.
He looks down. I don't think he's got the right angle. He just needed to roll that red in. He sort of stunned it, and that pushed the cue ball up the table a couple of inches. Can't do anything now, just pot the black.
Just wondering if he can get in behind the blue here with a little thin one.
15.
That'd be nice if he could judge this.
John Higgins. 15.
It's not the best safety shot that John's ever played. Mark can try the shot he played before. There's no blue to cannon in this time, and this red will go close to the opposite corner pocket here as he doubles it across. Just 1 point the difference in this very tense 11th frame. Will it be a 3-frame difference or a 5-frame difference?
Didn't want that full ball kiss on the pink. It's given Mark Selby a possible chance here. Excellent pot.
1.
Now, what does he do? Does he try and take the yellow out, or does he try and push the cue ball up behind
Green
the
ball.
green? Oh, it has to reach.
Foul.
Oops.
Mark
Wow.
Selby 1.
Can you believe
John
that?
Higgins 4.
He was up off the shot straight away.
Well, John can't believe it sitting in his chair, but that can happen trying to just nestle on the green. I've seen that quite a few times.
Settle down, please.
Twice across, just to nestle on the red. He's going to slip past it. He's going to leave it on. Okay, he may have hit it, but he's left the pot on. But the yellow is the difficult ball.
That may be Mark Selby's only saving grace in this frame, that yellow.
1.
Higgins has got a lovely angle on the black. He won't be going up the right hand side of the table. He'll be coming off 2, possibly 3 cushions to get on this yellow here, Dennis.
Wouldn't he love to have the cue ball just somewhere near the blue in such a way that he's not hampered, so that he could roll the yellow in and get out for the green? Let's see where he puts the cue ball here. Somewhere near the blue. He doesn't want to be straight on it. He's given himself a chance here.
8.
This is so difficult, so difficult. If it's touching the cushion, It's made slightly easier, but there you see, it's not. This is frame ball. Great shot. What a shot that is. Excellent shot.
And there's his mother there, Josephine, on her own in the balcony, applauding her son.
$13.
15 just needs the brown, and what a frame to take this is.
$17.
What a competitor John Higgins is. He senses that Mark
22.
Selby's under a bit of pressure. He's made a few errors, and John Higgins has jumped on them. In
28.
goes the pink. He's not bothered about the
And the
black. He
frame.
pops his cheeks
John
out.
Higgins.
He extends his lead. John Higgins now leads the defending champion by 8 frames to 3.